Welcome to Excel tutorial. Today I'll teach you how I upgraded my weight loss and fitness tracker in Excel. So with the help of this particular fitness tracker, you can list down all your exercises and then your complete meal plan you can try to list down, and also you will have a sheet where you can have your complete week by week plan where you will be able to track all your exercises and your meal plan completely. So I'll teach you how you can create this weight loss and fitness tracker from scratch. First, I'll show you how the fitness tracker is going to look like. So here you can see we have the complete exercise setup. So we can set up like all the muscles are listed down over here and all the exercises for each and every muscle are completely given over here. So next I'll have the meal setup. So here we can set up what is going to be your food, like let's say for breakfast, lunch, snacks, dinner. So what you're going to have, your complete meal plan, you can just have it over here. And then I'll have a week by week plan. In this week by week plan, you can have what muscle you're going to target and what is going to be the exercise. So how much is going to be weight, sets, reps, and time. So all this you'll be able to completely track for each and every day. And here you can try to enter the cardio exercise, whatever you're going to do. And below that one, you also have the meal plan. So what is going to be a meal plan for that particular day. So with the help of this one, you'll be easily able to completely track all your fitness and your food intake. So you'll be able to completely track it. So I'll teach you from scratch how to create this particular tracker. Let's get started. I have opened a new Excel and then I have named it as weight loss and fitness tracker. So first I'll go and name the sheet as exercise setup. So this is going to be the first sheet. So here I'm going to set up all my exercises for each and every muscle. So I'll completely select this. I'll say merge center. So here I'll have the title as exercise setup. And I can just try to increase the size of this particular title. I'll make this bold and also I'll make this center line. So here I'll just try to go and fill this with the color. So below this, I'm going to create a table. So for creating the table, first what I'll do is I'll just try to increase the width of this particular column. And then here, let me completely select this. And then I'll say merge center. So here I'll have the title as muscle group. So I'll just try to make this bold and then I'll increase the size of this. And I'll also fill this with the color. So here, what I can do is I can go and list down all my muscles. Let's say first muscle, it's going to be chest. And then I'll have back. Then we can have legs and glutes, shoulders. So triceps, biceps. So calf muscles and abs. So these are going to be some of my muscle which I'm going to target for the workout. So now I can just completely select this. I'll fill this with the color and I'll also make this bold and also I can increase the size of this and I'll make this center line. This is going to be all my muscles over here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just trying to come here and then I will try to enter all the exercises which are related to chest. So in this complete row, I'll try to enter all the exercises related to chest. So below this one, I'll just try to enter all the back exercises. Below this for leg. Like this, I'll just try to come and fill the details. So now you can see I've entered all the exercise for each and every muscle over here. So I can completely select this and then I can have the borders for this particular table. So I have complete muscle group and the exercise listed down over here. So similarly, I can go below and then let me try to create a small table for my cardio exercises. So I'll just try to go and merge center this one. So here I'll say it as cardio. And then let me try to list down all the exercises for the cardio over here. So now I have entered all the exercises which are related to cardio over here. So here also I'll just try to make this as a table. So I increase, make this bold. And here I can just fill this with the color. So you can see here I have all the muscle group exercises. And then here I have listed down all my cardio exercises over here. So this is the exercise setup sheet. So now next we'll go to the meal setup. So here I'll say meal setup. And at the top I'll have the title over here. So I'll say merge center. And then I'll have meal setup. So I'll just try to select this completely. Here I'll say merge center. And here I'll say meal setup. over here. So let me go and fill this with a different color, and this one also I'll fill this with a different color. So here there's going to be a title, so I can little bit increase size, make this bold, and then there's going to be the table header over here. So next, what I'll do is for breakfast, I can just try to list down all my meals. So whatever is going to be the meals, I can just try to list down. So now let's say first I'll have my breakfast. Next I'll have lunch, then snacks, and then let's say dinner. And below that one, I'll have my supplements. So if I'm going to take any particular supplement like protein, creatine, or fish oil, any of these supplements, I can just try to list out. So now I'll completely select this. I'll increase the size, make this bold, and also I can center line. So here also I'll fill this with the color. So now what I can do is I'll try to completely list down all my meals over here. For example, for breakfast, what are the different meals I'm going to have? So let's say like sandwich, chicken sandwich, all these can be some of my breakfast. So I can try to enter all my breakfast over here. So what are the different types of lunches I'm going to have for snacks, dinner, and supplements. So I'll just try to go and enter these values. Here you can see I have entered the complete meals for breakfast, lunch, snacks, dinner, and my supplements. So this is going to be the complete table. So I can just completely select this, and then I'll have the all borders for over here. So if you want to enter more breakfast, you can just try to go and enter over here. So this is going to be my complete meal setup over here. So next we'll go and create another one sheet. So this sheet is going to be my weekly workout plan. So this is going to be the weekly workout plan. So first I'll just try to come on the top, and then I'll completely select this, and then I'll say merge center. So here I'll say weekly workout plan. So I'll try to increase the size of this, and then I'll make this bold, and also I can fill this with the color. So first below this one, I'll try to do how we are going to have for a particular day, how the workout plan and then meal plan we are going to display over here. So let me try to completely set up that first. So I'll try to first completely select this over here, and then I'll say merge center, and let me say Monday here. So below this one, so what I'm going to do is I'll have the title as muscle group over here. So I'll say muscle group. So first I'll just try to select the 5 columns over here together, and then this is going to be the muscle 1. So muscle 1 I'll just say, and then here I'll just try to select the next 5 cells over here, and then here let me say muscle 2. So I'll also completely merge and center this till here, and the muscle group also I'll just try to merge and center till here. So now what I'm going to do is I'll just try to first select this, and then I'll make this bold, and also I'll increase size, and we can fill this with the color. Below this we'll have all our major muscles. For this one completely, I'll just try to select this. I'll maybe increase size, make this bold, and I can fill this with the color. So I'll have a lighter color. This color, I'll fill it over here. So and below this muscle, what we're going to do is we'll first have our exercise, and then I'm going to say what is going to be the weight for that particular exercise. Next, how many sets we are going to do, and what is going to be the reps, how many reps for each and every set. What is the time consumed for to do this particular exercise. So the same thing, I'll just try to copy this, and then I'll just try to have it over here, and I'll just try to reduce the width of these columns, like the weight, sets, reps, all these things we can just try to reduce it. So similarly here also I'll just try to reduce it. So now I'll just try to give some 4-5 lines over here. So then I'll just try to copy this completely for muscle 1, muscle 2, and then here I'll just try to paste it. So this can be like muscle 3 and muscle 4, whatever we are going to target, we can just have it over here. So this is the plan. So I'll try to completely have this, and then below this what I'm going to do is I'll just try to come and paste this over here. So here I'll have the cardio exercise. So cardio exercise I'm just going to have. So for the cardio exercise, so I'll just try to completely select this, and then I'll say merge across. So this one I'll have what is going to be the exercise, and then next is I'll just try to completely merge across this one, these three cells together. So completely till here I'll just try to merge across. So here how much time we are going to spend for that particular exercise we'll have. So I'll just copy this completely and then have this over here. So now I'll completely select these, and then I'll make this bold and also center line. So this one also I'll just select it. I'll make this bold and I'll make it center align. So for the complete thing, we can just have a box so that it will look better. So first, I'll just completely select this over here, and then what I'll do is I'll just try to create a box over here like this. Okay, so if you want to change the line color to some other color, like little bit gray color kind of this, we can just try to select this. So I'll try to completely draw the borders over here. So I'll completely select this, and then I'll have an all line border over here like this. So now you can see I have got the complete borders for the entire table over here. So below this, what we are going to do is we are going to have a meal plan. So similarly, whatever I have said over here, so I'll just try to copy, and then here I'll come and paste. So here what I'm going to do is I'm just going to have the meal plan. So I'll say meal plan over here, and then first I'll just try to completely select these 5 rows over here. So I'll say merge across. So here I'll have my breakfast. So below that one I'll have my lunch, then snacks, and then I'll have my dinner, and last is going to be my supplements. So this is going to be the complete meal plan. So next to this, we can just try to enter our meal plan over here. So whatever meals we're just planning to take. So I'll completely select this, and then here I'll say merge across, and then these 3 cells, I'll just try to completely select this and I'll say merge across. So here also, I'll just try to draw the border. I'll select this color, and then let me try to completely draw the borders over here. So completely, now I have the borders. So this one, I can just try to make this bold, and also I can fill this with the color. So here is my complete table for the particular day. Like this, I can try to completely copy this, and then I can try to create the tables for other days as well. Okay, so I can just try to copy this, and then I'll try to create for other days. So I'll just give some space and then come over here. So here what I'll do is I'll just come right click, and then here I'm going to say paste special, and then I'll say, so keep source columns width. So same width of the columns will be given over here also. So when I give, you can see I've got for the next day. So similarly, I'll go and create for the next day. So I'll paste it. So here is the complete plan. So now next day is going to be Tuesday. So next I'll have for Wednesday. So next I'll have for Thursday. And next let me have for Friday. So if you want to even work out on Saturdays and Sundays, you can just try to add it. After this, I'll show you how you can add the muscles, and then how you can actually like have a drop down for the exercise over here. So let's say the first muscle is going to be the chest muscle, which I want to focus on Monday. And the next is, let's say, triceps is going to be the next muscle. And the third muscle, let's say it's going to be abs. So these are the 3 muscles which I want to target. So fourth, I'll have no muscles over here. Okay, so this is going to be the muscles which I'm going to target for this particular days. So if I want to have the exercise over here, so we have created a sheet like exercise setup, and then we have listed down all our exercises over there, right? So I'll try to create a drop down for these exercises. So now this is going to be chest, right? So here what I'll do is I'll try to come and select this. I'll go say data validation over here, and then here I'll have a list of values. So I'll try to go click the source. I'll go to the exercise setup, and then I'll completely try to select all the exercises whatever I have for the chest. So I'll completely have selected this entire row, and then I'll give OK. So now you can see I'll get all the exercises which are related to chest as a drop down over here. So I can just try to flash fill this completely entirely over here. So now I can say that the first exercise what I'm going to do for chest is going to be push-ups, and then let's say no weight. So just 3 set I'm going to do. Each and every set 15 is going to be the repetition. So 15 reps I'll do, and the time is going to be like 2 minutes. So I can say 2 minutes over here. So like this we can try to enter the weekly routine over here. So next for triceps, if I want to do, I can just go over here and then I'll go to data validation and then I'll have a list. So here the source is going to be in the exercise setup. So here we are doing it for triceps. So I'll completely select the triceps over here and then I'll give OK. So here if you see, I'll get all the list down of all the exercises for my triceps. So let's say I'll just try to flash fill this entirely over here. For the first exercise for triceps, let's say I'm going to do dips. So weight, no weight. Let's say the set is going to be 3 sets and then 10 repetition I'm going to do, and then it's going to be 2 minutes. So like this, I can try to have the drop down for all the muscles over here. So like for abs, I'll just try to go and show you how you can do the drop down. So I'll go to data validation, I'll create a list, and then for source, I'll go to exercise and then completely select the source over here. And then I'll give OK. So here I've got the complete list of exercises for the abs. So here you can see the crunches. So that's going to be, let's say, weight I'll do like with 10 kgs and 3 sets, 15 repetition, and it's going to be 3 minutes. So like this, I can just try to enter all my exercises over here, and then we can have a weekly plan, proper weekly plan over here. Next, we'll come for the cardio exercises. So for cardio exercises also, I can have a drop down. So since we have listed all our cardio exercises in the exercise setup sheet. So I'll go to data validation, I'll create a list, and I'll go to source, and then here is all my cardio exercises over here. So I'll select this and then give OK. So I can just try to fill in all the exercises over here. Flash fill this. The same thing I can just fill it over here also. So the same exercises we can just, I've created like 2 columns. So first, let's say I'm going to do jumping jacks for like 5 minutes. And then the next cardio exercise which I'm going to do is like mountain climbers for like 5 minutes. So if you want, like you can add more exercises, whatever you want to do. So you can just try to enter it over here. So all these are going to be a cardio exercises. Next is we'll come for the meal plan. For meal plan, we have created a meal setup sheet. So we have listed down all our breakfast, different breakfast, and then what is going to be a lunch, menus, and then snacks, dinner, supplements, all these things we have listed. So here also I'm just going to create a drop down for all these things. So I'll go for data validation and then I'll go for list. For breakfast, I'll go and select, I'll click source, and then I'll go to meal setup. So here, let me completely select all the breakfast varieties, whatever menus we have given, and then I'll give OK. So we'll have breakfast. So if you want to take 2 breakfast, let's say one is going to be like avocado toast, and the next we can have like scrambled eggs. So this is going to be my meal plan. So I can just have it. So like this 2 breakfast, we can just select it over here. So in case if you want to have 3, so you can have just 3 columns over here. So next I'll go and do the drop down for lunch. So here I'll have a list. I'll go to source and then I'll completely select the lunch menu and I'll give OK. So the same thing I'll have it here also. So I can go and select the lunch over here. So let's say grilled chicken sandwich and like grilled chicken salad and let's say vegetable stir fry. So this is going to be the lunch menu. Next for snacks, similarly, I'll just try to do a drop down. I'll completely select all the snacks. I'll give OK. So I'll copy this over here also, the same drop down. So we'll have the snacks over here. So next for dinner, I'll do it. I'll say list. I'll click the source and I'll go to meal setup. So here I'll completely select the dinner menus and then I'll have it for both the columns. So here I can just try to go and say this is going to be my dinner. So last is going to be my supplements. So here I'll go and select the list and completely select all the supplements over here. So now I can have like the fish oil is going to be the supplement for Monday. So like this, you can just try to have the drop down for all the other days as well. And then you will be able to completely have a proper weekly workout plan with the help of this simple spreadsheet. So you can track all your exercises, and then you can try to do it according to this, and then also your meal plan also you'll be easily able to track with the help of this weekly workout plan sheet. So finally, to track our weight loss, we'll have a measurement sheet. So I'll go and create a sheet called as measurements. So at the top, I'll completely select this, and then I'll say merge center. So here I'm going to say measurement tracker. So I'll just try to do the formatting over here. So I'll increase the size, make this bold, and I can also fill this with the color. So here we can have our starting measurements over here. So let's say I'll merge and center this one, and I'll say starting measurements. So this is going to be starting measurement. So I'll merge center, and I can fill this with the color, and also I'll make this bold and increase size. So here we can list down what is going to be the date. So first I'll completely select these columns. So some cells I'll just try to select this, and then I'll just say merge across. So here the first, let's say we will be having a date, and what is going to be the height, and then what is going to be the weight, and then we can also have the measurement for the chest, what is going to be the chest measurement, and then like waist measurement. So these kind of measurements we can just try to have it. So let's say the start date is going to be 1st August 2025. So the height I can just give it in centimeters, like 180, and the weight, let's say it's going to be 62.5, and then the chest measurement we can just say it. So let me give it as 43, and then the waist measurement I'll just give it as 34. So like this, we can just have the starting measurement. So all these are going to be important values. So I can just try to completely make this bold. I'll make this center line, and also I'll fill this with a light color over here. So we can have a complete borders for this particular table. So I'll have the borders over here. So, and then the next thing is I'll just try to copy this table completely. And then here I'll just try to paste this. And what we're going to do over here is, here I'll name this as our goal measurement. So what is going to be the goal we are going to fix? Let's say by 1st Jan 2026, like I want to like increase the weight or decrease the weight. So anything we can have. So let's say I want to decrease the weight to 54 kgs, and then this can be our goal measurement. So this is going to be the weight loss we're going to have. So we can just try to track it. So here I'll try to create a table. So first what I'll do is I'll have what is going to be the date, and then I'll have the height, weight, and what is going to be my chest and chest length and my waist length. I'll just try to calculate it over here. So I can just try to completely select this. I'll make this bold, and also I'll fill this with the color. So here I'll just little bit try to adjust these columns. So in this particular table, what I'm going to do is I'm actually trying to enter all my data. So for example, let's say on 5th of August 2025. So what is going to be my height? So how much is going to be my weight? So let's say it's going to be 62.3. So that's going to be the weight. And then like what is going to be chest measurement and waist measurement, we can just try to enter. So by like entering all these values like weekly once or like 2 days once, if we try to enter, we will be able to track whether you're like gaining weight or whether you're trying to reduce your weight. So easily you'll be able to track with the help of this measurement tracker. Completely you can just try to enter these details over here, and then you'll be able to track your weight, height, and then your overall fitness. You'll be just able to track it. So this is how we can actually create a simple weight loss and a fitness tracker. So first we have listed down all our exercises, and then what are going to be our meals. So what is the menu for each and every time, whatever we're going to take. We have completely listed down over here. Then we have created a simple weekly workout plan table. So for each and every day, what are the muscles we're going to target, and what are the exercises we are going to target, and for cardio, what exercises we are going to target. And then for breakfast, lunch, dinner, what is going to be the meals we are just going to take, and what supplements we are going to take. So completely we have mentioned it, and then we are trying to track it over here. So then we can try to do that same thing for the complete week, and then we can just try to follow each and every week. So this is how we can create a simple weight loss and a fitness tracker in Excel. So if you wish to use the fitness and weight loss tracker, I have given the link in the description. You can try to go and download it from there. Also, I have created multiple templates to track your productivity and lifestyle, like your habit tracker, to-do list tracker, and then many other trackers. So if you wish to use these templates, you can visit my website prduck.com, and then you can try to download it from there. The great thing about this is all these templates are available for both Google Sheets and Excel. It also comes with commercial rights and master resale rights. You can try to edit these templates as per your wish and then share it with as many people you like. I hope you would have liked this video. Do like and subscribe my channel for more such content. Thanks for watching this tutorial. I'll see you in another Excel or Google Sheet tutorial.